Let's get comfy, surround ourselves with the white light of the Holy Spirit, and settle in. This reading today is going to be a teaching video about how to do a reading. I was asked today if I could do a reading or a video on how to do a reading. I love that. And this person, I think, just bought the same deck that I have. And she was saying, oh yeah, you should do a video and show me how to do a reading. So here it is. Here it goes, Adriana. Basically, whenever I get a new deck, I just play. I play with the deck. I shuffle the cards. I know there's a rule book that comes with it, and they talk about knocking on the deck like some tarot. They'll knock on the deck to clear the deck. They'll do different things. I'm not as superstitious as that. I am about the energy though. And of course, knocking is energy, all those things. You can choose to do whatever you want energetically to kind of consecrate your deck or to work with it and get your energy in the deck, right? But basically, when I first get that deck, I just shuffle, I play. They're always like sticking together, so I like to take them and shuffle them like on the floor and move them all around, mix them all up. And then each morning, I'll just pull a card or two or three, depending on how much brain power I have that morning. And so that's how I get to know my deck. I get to know the cards. I'll look at the pictures, like this one is the world, right? So if by chance I'm just getting this deck and I'm looking at this beautiful picture, I think, what does this mean to me? The world. This person's on the edge of, looks like a dock with a pond because there's some lily pads, and the world is right in front of them. So I know what the meaning of the card is because I've read the book so many times, and that is all about like the world is at your fingertips. The world is your oyster kind of thing. It's about reaching the world. This can be about the World Wide Web, something that you've got to get out to the world, of maybe something you want to say to the world. So that's really what I believe this card to be about. You can get the idea from the booklet, but then also you can imprint your own symbolism into every one of your cards, really. And I just shared this too not long ago with a group of people, but really anything can be symbolic. You could use anything. You could say the cover of this, okay, this is my Divine Abundance deck, but let's pretend this is a symbol. This deck symbolizes having faith. So that's having faith. This, let's say my hydrating clay mask, that's going to be symbolizing self-love. This pair of glasses means you need to look in the world a little bit, make sure you have clarity. So I could put those objects even into like a bin and pull one every day and go, oh, this represents self-love. So maybe I need to practice more self-care, self-love. So anything can have a symbol to it, right? And it's really whatever you give it that creates that symbolism. And so cards definitely have pictures on them that help you discover that symbolic meaning. And yes, those little booklets are really helpful. You can see this one's been extremely loved and opened up many, many times because I used to, in the beginning, pull a card for myself and read the book. I still sometimes read the book if I'm not sure about the clarity, but more than likely now, or most likely now, or more often now, I should say, I will look at the cards myself and go, okay, what does this mean intuitively? What does it look like? What are the numbers? What are the colors? And the more you have fun with your decks, the easier it gets to do the reading. So how do you do a reading? You just kind of start. You just kind of have fun. And always surround yourself with the white light of the Holy Spirit. Do some kind of simple prayer to start. You really want to be coming from the highest vibrational space when you're playing with decks or with anything symbolic or anything that you're looking to do, right? I've often used my decks for daily guidance. I don't anymore. I think in the beginning when I was playing, I always wanted to know my future, like 20 years ago. What's my future? What's my future? I'm less about that now. I'm more about, okay, tell me what I want to hear. And then if somebody wants to know about their future and the card shows something, I always take that with a grain of salt. That means the energy of today is projecting this future outcome. So if it's a future outcome we don't like, or the card comes up and we're, well, I don't want that, then that's just notice. Okay, this is where your energy is. You can shift it and have a different future outcome, right? Because the world is yours. This life is yours. You get to experience it any way you want. And if you want to change something, please change it. And the cards are just here to guide and love you. And they're just a lot of fun and colorful. The last thing I want to show you is this fun piece of cloth I bought online. You can get lots of different kinds, and I'm actually going to get another one too that shows the entire tarot spread because I'm still learning tarot. It's been only about a couple of years. I want to learn more. But this one has the words on it. Can you see it? Past, present, future, situation, obstacle, guidance, release, embody, action. That way when you're kind of beginning, you can say, okay, today I want to do a situation, obstacle, guidance, meaning the first card's going to show me or talk about the situation. The second card's going to tell me about my obstacle, like what am I getting in my own way about, or the person you're reading for, and then the guidance, right? So I like this fun little template. You could even make one. You don't have to buy a piece of cloth. You could write it on a piece of paper. You could create your own template for what you want in a reading and do it that way. But these are just kind of fun. I also recommend you find a space to do your readings. For me, you probably can't see this. I'm going to pull this out and show you. I bought this adorable little round table, and I found this wonderful, it's a beach towel. It's a circular beach towel with the mandala on it because I love mandalas. Sorry, I always say that word wrong. Mandalas. And it literally fit perfectly over the top of my little table. So when I'm doing readings with you all, I have this really wonderful, energetic, circular space to do the readings on. And I also do readings in my wonderful little bed/couch behind me. So it's nice to have a space to do the readings in, and a place where you can start your day every day with spiritual guidance and love and all the goodness that these cards can bring to your life. Have fun with your cards.